Lost Island is supposedly coming out here in the next couple months, so I'm going to be showing you some base locations that you can at least get a feel for before the map is officially released. If you want to take a look at it, the map is available on the Steam Workshop, at least if you have the Steam version of the game, and a lot of it is still unfinished. I'm sure it hasn't been updated since Wildcard said that they were going to take it over, so that's why this is going to be a fairly limited video. I'm going to show you some castles and just some other spots that'll be at least fairly okay for a nice base. And remember that these are only out of the part of the map that is already finished. So like all along this side, there's just like nothing along here and it's kind of textured like it's not complete, and that's because it's not. So I'm sure more caves and other things will come up when the map is officially released, and I will be sure to get some base spots to you then. Now this first one is this lighthouse over here at 2024, and I don't have my marker on the map, but here's where it is. This lighthouse, a very obvious target for a base. It will work really well, but everyone knows where you're going to be. But it is not just the lighthouse. Man, if I could just land somewhere. It is not just the lighthouse that is the base location. So as you can see, you can put foundations in here. You could sink them down a little bit if you need to, just to have that extra height. But this whole castle is going to work very well. And here's where it gets interesting. So there is a basement to here, and I'm going to lag a ton. Know that this map, as a modded map, because of the amount of detail and what size it is super laggy. So just be prepared for that if you want to take a look before it's officially released. Now, because of the amount of lag, I assume Wildcard is probably going to chop it down like they did with Valguero, but we'll see. So down here, we have a huge cave. Now, some of these tunnels look kind of small, but it does open up to some of these bigger spaces. But as you can see, it leads down into a very large area. I did find one other entrance, but I mean, I don't even know if I'll be able to find it again. I have not explored this cave a ton. Here we go. Here's the other one. Comes out on this little cliff. Looks like there's another little entrance here. But for the most part, this cave is sectioned off. You can easily put up some good defenses, especially on unofficial settings. Okay, so here's the next spot. We are just across the river from that. I guess it's not a river. We are just a little central to the lighthouse, and this one is a fairly large castle. Now, obviously, there's going to be people trying to build in these castles just because it's freaking awesome. They work for appearance and they're functional. It's just a double bonus. This one is here at 3032 and is about here on the map. Now, this castle doesn't have any little bonuses or secrets, but it does have quite a bit of room. It's already more or less dino gated off. Dinos don't spawn in here. The only downside is going to be the cold, but there's a lot of ways to deal with that. I've noticed that these modded map makers are almost always significantly better than Wildcard at making sure their maps don't have holes. Okay, and here's the second castle. This one is a little more destroyed, but it's also got a little more freedom with your space. There are some broken down buildings, but you could be like, hey, I'm going to put like my industrial not furnaces. I could put my industrial cookers in here. There you go. I could put my industrial grills in this one. Now this one is a lot more upkept. So as you can see, there's lit torches in here, which is kind of nice, not having to light that yourself. As well as it does have some good watchtowers. But this one does have a much larger space that is sectioned off, as you can see. You've got a ton of space in here that you can clear out and is almost perfectly flat. So you have the freedom of building whatever you want in this spot. This one is over here at 4155. And it is on this little island in the middle of the map. I guess not little, it's a pretty freaking huge island. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this video helps you at least get an idea for some base spots when Lost Island comes out, because people rush those base spots real fast. Remember, this is the unfinished edition of the map, so I will come out with more videos when the map releases. Hopefully find some decent rat holes, if not some great caves, and I'll see you in the next one.